Neat. Oh, that's loud. Holy shoot, that is fucking loud. Still loud. Where's the volume mixer? Alright, crank the speakers, then we drop this. Then we crank the speakers again. That's better. Okay, so welcome, my friends, to Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. This might be a little more laid-back stream today. Been out of the game for a bit. Lot of life happened. So I'd like a nice, peaceful stream with a video game I remember enjoying very much so. Does it have the poster? I bought this game used. I never got the poster. Hey, Bree! By the way, this intro, I think, is, part and parcel completely reused in another Dragon Ball Z game by these guys, Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. Like, just straight up the exact same thing is used. Except instead of saying Legacy Goku 2, it says Taiketsu. Let's change the options. I want very slow. Just kidding. Why is this much higher than the rest of them? Anyway. Yeah, Taiketsu fucking sucks. I'd love to play it one day. On stream. It's like, imagine a fighting game on the Game Boy Advance that is just the ugliest thing. And I remember being super hyped for it, like a friend had, and I was like, whoa, Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu! I want that! Well, I was gonna stream this at some point. Nothing's stopping you, man. I'm not the only person who's done streams of this. But yeah, I got Taiketsu and I really liked it as a kid because it was Dragon Ball Z and I liked everything Dragon Ball Z as a kid. And you know, I was stupid. Going to hit the R button. I need to see what I actually have these, what I have the controls mapped to. Because I haven't used the, I haven't used this emulator in a bit. Or, let's see. Ah, well, shit. Right, let's see, we'll make that A and B, L, no, come on, R, no, not with that, select, start, speed, okay, there, now I have L and R buttons. It's time to play a new game. 16 years from the present day, Comic Fire used a silly voice. It was the beginning of a new era. A better era. There they are. Long hair and me. Trunks and Gohan are vegetables now because they were shot in the spine. Gohan, you're missing an arm. You can't see them, they're censored. All those innocent people. Is this the way life's supposed to be? This is like the view, like, Gohan's like portrait here, like this is the view you get when, well, first off, Gohan, Jesus Christ. You're pitiful, Trunks. You're an emotional wreck. Fuck you, jackass. Like, this is the view of Gohan you get when you're, like, sucking his dick. I'm your master. Bader. I like to hide them because I don't think a good Christian boy can see them. This is exactly what happened in the manga, by the way. Like, if you read the history of Trunks, Gohan says, yo, press the A button in front of this boulder. By the way, unlike the first game, you can run in this game by double-tapping any directional button. Energy blasts suck. I don't like them. Haha, you can't turn Super Saiyan. You just have to look. Just watch Krillin die and he'll turn Super Saiyan immediately. It only took one punch to break the rock. It was 2 energy blasts. Which means that the energy blasts are weaker than a punch, so why would you ever use an energy blast in a... I guess it's like using a gun versus using a punch missile. I don't know. No, Gohan, I must defend you. That was a rice ball, by the way. I know that was kind of hard to see. There is food in this game. There's 3 tiers of each food. The 3 tiers of meats will heal your HP, and the 3 tiers of rice balls will restore your energy. I'm a lot more vulnerable. You mean so much to me. Well, yeah, because, well, at least I assume they're rice balls, because they look very similar to what rice balls look like in Boo's Fury. Oh, broke your neck. I know you'll understand. Sorry about your spine, though. It's okay, he lived, but now it's raining. I wish it was raining. I wouldn't have to deal with the crops watering the garden today. Now, unlike Legacy of Goku 1, you can't fly on command anymore. It's kind of just scripted, like, this is you go to the next area. Which I guess is fine. Wherefore art thou, Gohanius? Johannes. Gohan, just move. They're shooting very slowly. Oh, now Gohan can't walk anymore. He's Gohan Blanco because his soul is now blank. You see, it's turning white! It's Gohan Blanco! But it's okay, we're safe now. Gohan, son of Gok. You think anyone ever pronounced it Gaku? Because they never actually watched it, they just, like, read it. It's like, whoa, Gaku! Or Gaka. What's the worst pronunciation of a Dragon Ball Z character you've ever heard?
I know, honey, I miss him too. Now you be a good boy and finish your studying. I want you to go to college and become a lawyer for me. No son of mine is going to grow up and become a muscle head. You'll thank me for this one day. Study.
Yeah, I guess it's harder for, like, someone to, like, mess up Dragon Ball names. No, the Broly and Brawly thing is something I heard all the time. I know that feel. Find the math book. Our items. No, Chi-Chi is a reference to Chi-Chi, the mother in Dragon Ball. I actually really like this peaceful music. The GBA Dragon Ball games sure had a slapping tune or two. What if, like, you were, like, a kid, and, like, you were, like, saying, like, Dad, how can I do things in this world? And he's like, son, you can interact with your food by standing in front of it and pressing A. What a boring existence that would be, sitting in that room and just doing math all day. I'd be worried less about the open window and more about the fact that there's literally no doors here anymore. Well, James, I'm your dad now. Stand in front of your food and press the fucking A button. You want to eat, right? Game saved. I mean, that was kind of just the Cell Saga and Android Saga in general. Gohan really got a lot more important. Doggo, listen to your father! Press the A button! Look, it's the level gates. It's really fun. It's a cool mechanic. You have to grind in order to go forward. To extend the gameplay. Like, ooh, we can't beat this one. That's a level 2 barrier. So there's nothing you can do. I guess we'll have to go over where the game wants us to go. I'm gonna put level barriers in Rose Gold Heart, fuck you. I don't like Goku's portrait here. Like, this looks like really, like, unfortunate. Father, it's you. No, we streamed the first one, and the third one. This is the second one.
I missed you too, son.
The portraits look bad, but the game itself is a super blast with some good pixel art. I'm covering up Goku's luscious ass. Look at how thick Goku's ass is. Boy's got cake. But I'm gonna cover that sinful lust lump. Oh fuck, it's Frieza! He's a loser. Yeah, so the first enemy you get to fight in this game is literally the final boss of the last one. Oh, I probably should have saved that for later. Yeah, it's a lot harder to, like, get enemies caught in loops than it is in Boo's Fury. Because if you pin them up against the wall, they'll, like, fly back. So you actually have to kind of think about it. It's not like Boo's Fury where you really can just mash your way through it. Neat. It's also not like Boo's Fury where you can kind of spec it in any, like, order you want. Like, they kind of just give you your levels. Though there are items that you can use to power yourself up, but that's more grinding. I don't want to go to that cringe failure.
Why don't you go outside and play, child?
That's what I was saying, James. Like, imagine being forced to just do, like, all your life, just do math homework in this lame-ass room. Hello, Ness, it's me, your father. But you see, that Krillin sprite is really good. I don't know why Goku's was so bad. Hey kids, spelling is fun! We're probably all gonna die, but whatever. I hid it in a cave so my mom won't find it. You know, they used the filler pretty well in this one. I really like, they had, apparently for Boo's Fury, they had, like, content for BoJack planned, but then didn't have enough time to use it. Oh, hey, I didn't actually know this was here. And we get a power capsule. Neat. Power is like your magic power, strength is your physical stuff, and endurance is how hard you can get hit. It was really interesting reading some of, like, the interviews. It was like, yeah, we had stuff for Bojack planned, but we kind of ran out of time. We didn't have a whole lot of time to make the game to begin with. So we kind of just did what we could. But I'm always pressing the A button. There's a button in my brain whenever I want to speak that activates, and that's my A button. Alright, but now that we're level 2, we can actually go through this now. Look at how convenient that was. Alright. Yeah, it's something. See, look, it's a vagina. See, look, here's all the flaps that stimulate the cock. And this is the hole where you're born. We're now a new man. This is what all babies see upon being born. Every time a baby is born, God says to them, this is a world map sign. You can fly high above the ground and just visit distant locations. The world! Do babies do math problems in the womb? Yeah, if you plus me equals love, when does baby? Or something like that. Oh fuck, a bug! Ah. Food. I like food. I think this hitbox is a little off. It's like a little longer than you think it should be. Neat. I'm out of energy. You see that little blue bar underneath my now empty power meter? That's my EXP bar. It goes up when you get EXP. Look, James, it's your man. See, look, tiger friend. Tiger's dead. And oh jeez, James. When you level up, you fully heal everything, so it's useful. I remember them saying, like, that wasn't something they wanted to do for Boo's Fury, but they kind of ran out of time to, like, balance otherwise without it, so they're like, fuck it, just put it in. Whew. These big rocks need 3 hits, but a turkey will heal the most HP, I think. There's like a turkey leg, a turkey, and then something else in the middle, which I always thought was a tortoise shell as a kid, but the older I got, the more I'm like... Well, no, in Boo's Fury, they outright call it a 3-course meal. But you also don't... You can't really abuse that as much in this game, because you don't level up as often in this one. It's not like Boo's Fury, where the level cap was 200, so you leveled up, like, all the time. Give me more energy. The level cap in this game is 50 total, so... You know, make it count. Big rice ball. Are we going for 100%? I might. It's a lot of grinding for 100%. Because you have to get everyone to level 50. Come on, buddy. You're just gonna stand there posing? I never got all the golden capsules. Though from what I remember, the reward wasn't even, like, worth it. Just have to come back here later. Whew, I'm about to die. Wasn't it like you could go to the world map from anywhere or something like that? Yeah, not the most thrilling thing in the world. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I need to level up at least once. Get my juice back. Thank you! Thanks, I quote-unquote made it myself. And by that I mean I absolutely just lifted the box art thumbnail. Or just lifted the box art. You know, it's funny, they never actually show a dragon's testicles in the game. Yeah, they're not super long. From what I remember, this was, like, easily the longest of the three, but that doesn't mean much. I was gonna say I should just save the capsules, but I might as well just use them. I'm gonna save the power cap, though. I think I want to give that to another character we get later.
Aren't you afraid, Gohan?
Hey, bro! Dude, it's Bulma. What? Who said that? Haha, insult Yamcha. I've forgotten their personalities so much because I'm so used to Dragon Ball Z Abridged at this point. I'm like, why aren't you saying funny things? I'm like, oh yeah, because this is the actual translation. Cool, I can't wait to die. Excuse me. Someone made porn of Dragon Lord from Dragon Quest 1? Who would even? Look at that guy with the Tory power stance. Dude's got fucking, like, look at his thighs, man.
I plan to savor my revenge every little bit.
Hey, Gammy. Oh, he's so mad. What a way to put it. Whoa. Look, we've got green people and blue people, and they've got into a fun little pattern. Taiyo, you're absolutely correct. Or Kitsune, whichever you would like to be preferred by. Whoa, it's him, Purplor. God, I ran out of Claritin and now my nose is running. It's like, it's only been 2 days. I've been taking it reliably for like 2 months now. It's like, oh, 1 day? Hope you want the sniffles, boy. Well, to be fair, most of DBZ Abridged is, kind of better than standard. I don't think it should be your first experience with it, but after you have experienced it, it's very nice. Taiyo, gotcha. Ooh. Did they put an episode of GT on GBA Video? Oh my god, I want one. I have some of the GBA video stuff. I would love to have an episode of GT on it. Ooh, got cut in half. Ah! Haha, King Cold, your son is fucking dead. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna pan out for you, buddy. I had Sonic X on the GBA video, too. Alright, a little anticlimactic, but okay. I think I also had some episodes of Jimmy Neutron. If I knew I wouldn't lose my channel by doing it, I would love to just stream Shrek over GBA video. Gosh, Gohan. I wonder if he's going to slide out of me in 3 years. Oh yeah, we can. Can I even get to Poir to talk to him? There he is. All my viewers who know nothing about Dragon Ball. Yeah, I experienced the story of Dragon Ball through games first and foremost, then the manga. I never sat and watched all the anime. I watched a lot of it, but I would end up missing so many things because sometimes I just wouldn't be able to catch Toonami one week. Sure was, buddy. Well, not yet. I think the very first episode of Dragon Ball Z I ever watched was Gohan versus Deborah. Someone's like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is cool, you should watch it. I'm like, okay. So the first time I saw an episode on, it was Gohan versus Deborah. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but this is cool. He knows all about you, Zaddy. Bree, I'm sorry. Fucking epic. Oh. I thought it was 16 years in the future, hmm? Vegeta's going to be a zaddy. Yeah, no, I didn't... Well, A, I've never gone through the entirety of the story of the OG Dragon Ball. When I was a stupid kid, I would be like, what? There's no Super Saiyans on that. It's stupid. I don't want to deal with that. So, I just didn't. And I ended up buying all of the Dragon Ball Z manga. And all the Dragon Ball volumes were there too, and I never ended up getting those. And I really wish I did, because I can't find them physically anymore. And I don't want to deal with buying them online. Oh no, we used to just get sticks out in the woods and pretend we were Trunks. Oh, no. You're going to get a heart attack. I think I caught a couple episodes of the OG. Like, I remember seeing Goku versus Roshi when he was going by Jackie Chun or something. Though I never saw any of the movies. Though to be fair, I didn't see a ton of the Dragon Ball Z movies either. I didn't end up seeing most of them until Dragon Ball Z Abridged covered them. I think the only ones I saw the one with Hirudegarn. I saw a bit of Broly with my friend, because he was like, this movie's cool, and it was really boring. I saw Lord Slug. I got that on VHS. I rented it from the video store. Well, I don't know. I don't think most of the Dragon Ball Z movies are any good. Like, they're watchable, but they're not, like, interesting. Sure, let's go train in the woods for a bit. A snake! Yeah, remember that filler arc that no one cares about? Ah. Punching snakes. Punching snakes. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Those guys take a little juice. I say getting to level 5 ought to be fine here. Yeah, back when, like, Toonami was, like, the only way to, like, actually partake in a lot of these anime, stuff would get caught and lost in the shuffle because sometimes I would just miss a show. I'd miss an episode and then especially on plot-heavy shows, I'd just miss the plot. Like, I would catch a lot of the beginning of certain fights of Zatch Bell, but I would never get to see the ends of them, because there would always be something that got in the way. I think I missed the entirety of one of the little arcs there, but it was just a filler arc. But still, I wanted to see it, because I really liked Zatch Bell. Plus, I think after that, I ended up missing so many episodes that I just didn't ever watch it again. And that would be the thing, like, I would be super into a show, but then life would get in the way, and then I would miss a couple episodes, and I'd never be able to catch them again, so I'd be like, well, fuck, I guess I won't watch this anymore. But, like, now, like, kids don't know how good they have it, because they can get all this shit online. That wasn't a thing when I was a kid. I'd have to buy the VHS or DVD box sets, and those were really expensive, so I could never convince Mom to get me one. And that's, like, the thing. I don't know why people actually, like, watch Toonami anymore. There's no point beyond nostalgia. Which is nostalgia that I don't feel like kids even have anymore. Do kids even care about Toonami anymore? Level 6 should be good. Now we're fully healed. I had to blow my nose really badly. Well, yeah, they would upload entire animes. Like, oh yeah, episode 1, parts 1 of 3. Yeah, but if I hear nostalgia for My Hero Academia, I feel my skin age a bajillion years. Alright, I'm going to blow my nose real quick. Wow, I did not realize that I had that much to blow. But yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, 4 episodes of Trigun for $25. I think my friend had, like, the box, like, the entirety of Dragon Ball on, or Dragon Ball Z on, a bunch of VHSs, and I don't even want to know how much that shit cost. Like, that shit must have been ludicrous. And, like, we would just sit there and, like, watch, like, Dragon Ball Z episodes there. And it was always, like, the same ones. Like, my friend always just wanted to watch the Vegito fight. Which, to be fair, was really cool, but, like, it's all he ever wanted to see. I'm like, I don't know what the Cell Saga is like. You want to watch that? And he's like, yeah, but Vegito. I'm like, okay. I was trying to... Oh, yeah, the manga that I bought. They translated Vegito differently. It's not Vegito in the manga, which follows the Japanese translation a little more closely. It was Vegerat, like Vegeta and Kakarot. Which I prefer Vegito. Oh man, I hate when my parents fight. Well, Chi-Chi and Goku, like, had more of a loving relationship when they were younger, but then once Z starts and their life is just a constant mess of something is always happening they need to be prepared for. Like, I get where Chi-Chi's coming from. Like, she just wants the best for her son, and the world is trying very hard not to let him have it. Yu Yu Hakusho is probably, like that same pal was mentioning, Yu Yu Hakusho is probably his favorite anime. Like, he'd say, like, he still loves Z to death, but, like, Yu Yu Hakusho, I think he'd be more willing to sit down and watch start to finish nowadays. Journal Fernal, haha. I just never remember Goku Punch. That just might be a quirk of this game. It's not like they're official translations. Alright, you ready for one of the biggest filler arcs in this game? Alright, there's Piccolo. But we can't get past these guys. So we need to do like 1,000 things first before they let us do that. Cool, we're gonna need that, so... There's a lot we have to do to explore. Oh. Oh, whatever. What a Big Mouth! Well, because Mr. Satan is funnier in Japan. Because his name is Mock. His name is like Mark Satan. But then, like, you write that out with the, like, the kanji, or, like, the katakana and all that, and it's like Maku, which is like an, fucking anagram of Akuma, which is like devil, so it's like devil Satan. She looks methed the fuck out. Look at her. There's so much to explore. Capsule, or, yeah, the city here is way bigger than it is in, Boost Fury. That's crazy! They kept feeding me they're sick and old, and now I'm telekinetic. There's something I want very badly here. So let's go get it. If I'm not mistaken, this is where it is. I'm probably mistaken because I don't remember where it is. This guy scares me. He's like, ha-ha! Science! Yeah, we gotta get the coochie. Whoa, he's smoking a cigarette in this rated E video game. Oh, no. It kind of does look like Professor Oak, doesn't it? That seems a little silly. Whoa, crime! But then the world's martial arts tournament was destroyed, and I thought, maybe if I've ruined the lives of black people, I'll feel better about myself. What, was that macro micro? That would be the coolest shit in the world, honestly. You think could you put yourself in a capsule? Like, could macro micro fetishists do that? Well, they did the lollipop thing in the Funimation version of, One Piece. And they kept calling wine just, they just called it juice.
Hello, Gohan. Why don't you make yourself at home? Have a cookie. Gohan, I'm here for you. Have a cookie.
Why does just fancy juice?
You sure can't get enough of my cookies, Gohan. That's why I make them. Never leave me again, small child.
Ah, I was hoping she was gonna sit still so I could just sit here and farm cookies off of her. Anyway, you can get infinite cookies off of her. All they do is they heal a tiny smidgen of HP. I don't think it's ever going to be enough to save you, but if you want to farm a bunch of cookies, you can. I'm heading back down to the cookie farm.
Hello, Gohan.
The Scouter is cool because you get to scan everything, which is something I really enjoy in video games. It's part of what I loved so much about, Metroid Prime. Like, being able to, like, scan things and get the lore out of that was so cool. Like, I got people here who've played Metroid Prime, right? You can confirm. Why are we a delivery boy? I don't know. Because it's an RPG. What's a Prime? A Metroid Prime. Dude, look, it's Ava. Get into the heckin' robot, doggo. Oh, neat. I saw, like, someone made a mod of, Metroid Prime that kind of, like, they gave it, like, mouse and keyboard controls and, like, buffed up the frame rate and everything. And it runs like a straight-up, like, first-person shooter on a, on the PC. Which is an interesting concept. Keep these pedestals in mind. In mind, rather. Whenever you max out a character's level, a trophy gets added here. Or a statue of them. If you get all 5, you get a, you unlock something fun. This sounds like a Pokemon track. Oh god, Yamcha just kicked my ass. Oh yeah, beat up an 11-year-old! Oh, that's half of my HP I'm not getting back. Let's pop a cookie. Yeah, you can barely tell how much HP you recovered. I'm Gus. Good talk, Gus.
Dinosaur.
You know, just dinosaurs and old Gus. Nothing like old Gus and his dinos. I think in Boost Fury you can't come in here until the very end. And I remember kind of being upset about it because I really liked this place here. Stop running anything? I can't, man! Using the PlayStation 4 D-pad, it's not as easy as you'd think. It's better than a Game Boy Advance's D-pad, but not as good as an SP's D-pad. And I think by the time I played this, I had an SP. I think that was supposed to be kind of like a T-Rex. Like T-Rexes and Triceratopses. My favorite running gag from the Abridged series was the Abridged series itself. It's hard to say. I loved so much of the Abridged series, I don't think I could sit and, like, list specific things. Popo was very good. If only children inside. I gotta say, out of all the things, like, Dragon Ball Z gives me, like, stuff... Like, Dragon Ball Z Fan Works gave me the things that I think I quote the most. Out of, like, all other fan works. Like, trigger warning Oni, but, like, That was really sad. Dragon's Ball PP, is legitimately hilarious. Neat. First of 25 golden capsules. How are you supposed to know that? He would mention if he wanted an autograph. Fernando! Does anyone remember that movie Fernando and it was like about the bull or whatever by Blue Sky? Did anyone care about that movie? Oh, dude, it's Clarence from Clarence. Ferdinand, that's what it was. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Strickland, Ash's science teacher.
Ginger Town.
First form Cell in Abridged was absolutely perfect. Dude, it's Larry! That's not what bus drivers look like. I think I almost got into a fight with a bus driver last night. Like, in real life. I'm not gonna explain what led to that. I'm gonna let you all just imagine that and then move on. What if we went this way? We get a golden capsule! I'm probably not gonna find all 25. Or I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'll look up a guide, like, towards the end. That'd be pretty fucking dark for this. Well, Dragon Ball Z is kind of a dark series in general, but, like, the games, I feel like, always try to make it a little more lighthearted for the kids that they were aiming for. I was gonna say I'd punch my bus driver in high school, but he was fine. He did his best. The kid sucked. He was just doing... No, he's actually, my bus driver actually taught at the, place where you learned how to, like, take your driver's test. So, he's the one who kind of taught me how to, like, drive on a highway and everything. So, no, actually, my bus driver in high school was dope as shit. This place is a beginner's trap. It is real easy to get yourself fucking killed here. Don't be afraid to use your energy if you've got it. But in regards to the story yesterday, I was playing Pokemon Go at like 1 a.m. I waited till 1 a.m. to go out to take a gym because I wanted everyone in that gym to get their 50 coins in. And when they did, I started taking on the gym, and it was about to storm. So I'm trying to, like, hurry up. I'm walking Kimba. We shouldn't need to grind. We're at a good level. I just need to be a little careful. Yeah, as long as you kind of get a rhythm going, you should be fine. So as I was taking the gym, someone started golden razzing the gym, and I'm like, guys, you already got your fucking, like, thing. What are you doing? And so I did the strategy I have where I just kept fighting the first thing, then backing out, and then taking it out before they could heal up again. And as I was walking Kimba back, I saw the guy that, I had my phone in my pocket because I don't like to keep it out while I'm walking. That's not what I meant to do. I don't like to keep it out while I'm walking at night. And I saw the guy walking back to the gym, and he looked mad. And I was like, oh my god. Was I about to have to, like, fucking scrap with the bus driver? And then once I was a safe distance away, I just kept throwing golden razzes at my Mon, and eventually he gave up, so... if for some reason you're watching this stream, you know who you are. Get fucked. Sorry you couldn't keep your shitty Galarian Farfetch'd alive. It was epic. Epic as a bus driver. Whoa, it's Yajirobe. Senzubin! Yeah, in this game you can only hold 3 at once. It's not like Boost Fury where you can hold 255. Yeah, I'm gonna take your shitty Galarian Farfetch'd and rock it. I'm like, yeah, have fun. My Dragonite is perfect for clearing gyms. I don't know, some people are real jerks when it comes to Go around here. And it only happens in the summer. Like, in the winter, when people all just kind of give up, like, people are fine. But then in the summer, like, a bunch of people randomly start up again. Or for the first time. And they're real jerks. Like, it's like, we all gotta help each other out, man. Like... Like, I don't get the point of trying to, like, antagonize people in a video game. When, if we all worked together, we could all very frequently get our 50 coins a day. Jesus. No, the worst example of that was, came last year. Like, and it was, like, bad. Like, this was, like, probably the closest scrape I've come to, like, maybe actually getting killed in my life. And it was over fucking Pokemon Go. Like, there was this one guy who has since left the neighborhood in a hilarious story that I don't think I can legally tell. He was super aggressive with gyms, and, like, we just kept taking it and healing it up. And eventually, like, he found us, like, me and my friend were walking around playing, and he started getting, like, really angry with us while we were healing up a gym. And we were like, buds, like, we're just trying to, like, get our steps in and heal our Pokemon. You're in the other gym. We want our coins for the day. And then he started, like, getting, like, really fucking angry. And then, like, yelling at us. And then he kept, like, threatening to, like, pull a knife out of his pocket and, like, kill us with it. And I'm like, he's probably just fucking with us. And then later we talked to people in town, and they were like, no, dude, that dude is, like, an actual, like, legitimate meth head who has stabbed people before. You were in actual danger there. I was like, oh my god. So if there weren't two of us, I don't know what would have happened, but, he has since left the neighborhood, so I'm very happy with that. And that was, I wasn't even scared, necessarily. I was just so fucking angry. And I had to go to work. Like, I had so much adrenaline going at that point. Like, I was mad that this dude was, like, getting all up like this and making me feel uncomfortable in my own neighborhood. And I was so mad I couldn't sleep. And I had to go to work the next day, and I was like, God damn it, this sucks. I just can't stop thinking about this. Like, now, like, all the adrenaline's leaving and I'm kind of scared now. And I couldn't fucking sleep, like, properly for the next couple days, because, like, we have a searchlight in our backyard that's it's, like, motion detected, and it kept going off, like, shortly after that. And I found out recently that it was kind of just messing up, or, like, it would, like, if a bird or even a big enough bug got in the way of it, it would activate it. But it kept going off, and I was like, oh my god, is that guy, like, did he find out where I live? Is he gonna try to break in and kill me? Like, I couldn't sleep right for the next few days. I'm like, wow, this was over a fucking video game. Neat. So, that's my story with, that's the only, like, really, like, bad, like, outright bad time I had with Go. Yeah, imagine giving like that over fucking Pokemon. Why is the music so somber here? That was kind of funny. Like, we left two Fire Week Pokemon in. And this dude, first off, super jackass who would, like, blare his music at full volume over speakers in the middle of the night as he walked around. But he also did that with just, like, the go noises. So I'm like, alright, I can hear that you're using a Flareon to try to attack my, Alright, man, James, there's heated, and then there's heated. Ha, joke's on him, I don't have a Pokemon Bank. That fucker. Wait, James, did you miss that story? Look, James, it's Big Mouth. Neat. I could try to look for a sock. Wait, actually, no. I think I told James that story. I told people in the church about it, because I didn't want to tell everyone about it, because... And I'm going to keep it real, I mostly just didn't want Casey to hear about it, because I didn't want them to get freaked out. Jesus. I miss my daddy. Look, a Game Boy Advance. Dynamo. It's like that guy from Final Fantasy 15 that's like super fat. And he's like... I don't know. 15 was stupid. Circuit Shack! Look at that! 2 things that don't exist in the States anymore. Actually, I wonder if... I think Radio Shack still does, it's just like on its way out. But that was like Circuit City, too. I remember when Circuit City went down. Like, that was really shocking. Come on, Soul. You can't just kill Epic like that. Oh, did I get a text? Earn twice the candy. Oh, it's Talos Spotlight Hour. I'd open it up, but I already got all the Talos. Oh, but it's 2 times transfer. Yeah, but I don't think it's anything I want to transfer. Huh? Thanks for putting that in the game. God, I keep fucking up. I think it's, yeah, to the left. So now I want to get the scouter bit. Yeah, during the fight against Omega Shenron, the man came up and said, huh? And then Omega was killed. Same with that guard. Yeah, I got a second shiny Talo recently. I was very happy with that. My son's at the park with my wife right now. Okay, I guess this wasn't it. I think this might be something else. Where the fuck is Circuit Shack? What am I supposed to do with the missing children? Oh no, it's down there. I'm a dipshit. Yeah, I figured if it was on the map, it was probably something. It's the Circuit Shack. Whoa, old people. If old people were just younger, they wouldn't be old, hmm? I don't know why I'm bothering to talk to everyone when they're all useless in this game. Look at that. Super Nintendo games. There's Faces of Evil. There's Super Metroid. There's Shantae. There's A Link to the Past. There's a mountain. Otaku! Kept forgetting that was actually started to be a thing at this point in the world. No, Shantae was definitely a SNES game. It's right there. Fortunately, this random Radio Shack had that. Or rather, Faces of Evil wasn't a Super Nintendo game either. Yeah, how hard do you think it would be to be able to program whatever you wanted onto one of those GBA video carts? Like, do you think it's a thing? Like, do you think it would be as simple as just putting an MP4 on it? Hello there, P-Elite. Cause yeah, that would be really fun to like see like we can grab things and like compress them onto GBA video. We could have Game of Thrones on GBA video. Not that I would particularly enjoy that, but just it's one of those things like just because I can, I want to. Neat. A game of one single pixel. Look, her strength is 2 and her endurance is 2, but her power is 1. Yeah, I don't know. The more we talk about this, the more I absolutely want to do that. Did Miss Briefs have 10 more HP than Bulma? Could that be a reference to domestic abuse? Database information of this person is restricted. You killed a person. Like, how many Binging with Babish episodes do you think we could fit onto one GBA video cart? Why does he want to see an 11-year-old boy about that? I guess it makes sense that we couldn't just have info on everyone. He committed damn not here to another human being. Yeah, why does Briefs have more strength and more HP than a regular human? Didn't it say Dr. Briefs wanted to talk to me about that? Ah, here we go. Neat! There were a couple blue access cards we could have done it. Or could have done here, so let's take advantage of that while we have it. This game's a little more restricted with, like, the secrets than Boost Fury is, because they can't get as much fun stuff out of it. Like, you can't just get random pieces of equipment. Like, everything's pretty limited to just stat capsules. Nice. Strength Castle plus 3. I'm gonna save these for now. Mostly, I don't even know why I'm trying to, like, hide it. I want to save them for Piccolo, because Piccolo has a boss fight that I think is legitimately the hardest in the game. So I kind of want to make sure that he's fucking juiced. Bane! Whoa, save squirrel. I meant to say circle and square and somehow got squirrel. What could that do? Okay. Bane! I don't know, is it passe to just, like, rip other, like, YouTubers, like, catchphrases and be like, haha, laugh, viewers? That feels like I'm ripping off. Oh, he's in red. That means he's evil. Oh! A fucking wolf! Actually, we need to scan this. That is an ugly wolf. Yeah, if you can, like, be able to walk them like that, it's way easier. When they get trapped against the wall, they get beaten back. You're going to jail, Bucky. Rats! Oh, damn. Kinda figured the game would make me wait a little longer for that. So we didn't even give this guy, like, a real, like, trial. We just took what we wanted. Yeah, now everything in the world that we've scanned, and things that we couldn't scan, I didn't realize that would give you, like, stuff like King Cold. Frieza. Yeah, the security guard just gave us, like, all these, like, access cards. Was there more we could do with this? That was a blue card. God, I used almost 100 Nook Miles tickets looking for Alice the other day. And I didn't get her. I'll tell you what I did get, though. Fucked. No, I got Dom. And, like, 8 Crestons. Boy, that speed up really isn't as useful as I was hoping it would be here. Dom's like, Casey hates Dom. I think it's hilarious. Well, Alice was one of the very first villagers I ever had in my first Animal Crossing Wild World town, so now I have a real soft spot for her. Alright, let's try this again, Yamcha. Let me examine them toesies. Yeah, Casey despises Dom. Hold up. Nope. Damn it. Okay, epic. Wrong pronouns, buddy. Everybody knows Casey's pronouns are they, so let's fix that. We can examine dinosaurs now. Thank you, Cammy. I don't know. They gave me their reason, I just forgot what it was. It was funny. I think it's his eyes. You know, Casey gets really bothered by that. Just why I try very hard to ensure that everyone says they on the stream. Because I know it really fucks with them when someone misgenders them. No, it wasn't over popularity. I think it's just his look. Yeah, I had one of the Hans I could have had join my island, but he kind of gave me a weird vibe, so I just didn't. I will pull up the, I think it's in the Discord. Like, our chat. I'll pull up why they don't like Dom. Han sounded like he was gonna try to, like, give me an unfortunate hug. Great Caesar's ghost, this man is a fool. He smells of shit and cum. Oh, it's his name? Hercule. Get it? Huh. By the way, did you notice that Hercule's abilities were all in question marks? Keep that in mind, viewers. Who gives a shit about spoilers in this game? Fucking, if you get all 5 statues, you get to play as Hercule. And if you get Hercule to level 50, you get a secret ending. And getting Hercule to level 50 is an absolute nightmare monstrosity. It's so unfun. I did it, but it took me friggin' forever. Alright, Dr. Vinyl in the house. Aha! I don't think hate is the right way to describe it, but I don't think I like any of the hamster villagers. Part of it because in real life I despise hamsters. They make me so uncomfortable. Ah, because there's no money system in this game. Does he not get stronger? I must have forgotten about that. I just remember, because he starts at like level 40, and just getting those 10 levels sucks. Grinding to 50 in this game isn't anywhere near as easy as it is in Boost Fury. Getting level 200 in Boost Fury, that is. But yeah, fucking despise hamsters in real life. And all the hamsters in Animal Crossing are so hideous. Whoa, let's listen to Eyes of the Spider, boy. Or shit, Eye of the Lion. The Eye of the Spider. No, Clay is the one I was thinking about that I, like, hated the most. What's the level cap in this game? 50. Wait, does he not start at 40? What level does he start at again? I thought it was 40. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick opportunity to tap on all these Talos and see if I can get lucky with a shiny. There's a bunch of Talos outside of him. Start at level 1. I don't think he was level 1 when I started. Alright, I've clicked on most of the Talos. None of them have been shiny. There's one more Talo, but I'm going to click on the Wingull that's slightly out of range first. Not shiny. Last Talo. Had nothing. What about you, C-Dot? Nope. But I did get a really good shiny Mudkip last night.
How's your training going, Gohan?
And now we've got Piccolo. Haven't gotten a shiny Mon and Go in a stream. I've got a shiny Magikarp once. But that week, I think it was like a weekend event and I got 7 shiny Magikarps. Why don't you try it? Yeah, we got Piccolo here. Yeah, look at that. Look at how powerful we are. Especially when I just jam all these capsules into him. Yeah, what the fuck was with, Deku? Can I get the Zerora and You should have been able to for a while through Pokemon Bank. I don't know if you missed the distribution time. Because I'm pretty sure it's ending soon. Oh shit, I think you have to be Gohan to do this too. think it ended yesterday. That's so sad. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, God. Hi there. The south door. Oops. Guess what, kids? I don't remember a ton about this, apparently. Big mouth. Let me in, fucker. Oh, and you can redeem the Zorora whenever? Okay, that's... I thought, like, you couldn't even redeem it after a little bit. Level 10? Ah, how convenient. Into the jungle. Oh, fuck, it's him, a bear. It's Harry Berry. Comic, do you think Knack 3? I don't know. But do people actually care about Knack? Like, would it be monetarily worth it to actually make Knack 3? Well, now that I have my 3DS homebrewed, I can, because I'm about to start an Ultra Moon file after this stream, because, hey, guess what? Got it for free. I can just put Zorora in. Did the Power of Us get dubbed? How is Zorora supposed to be pronounced? Like, is it Zeraora? I've been saying Zorora. No, Zorora's a good design. I like it a lot. I really like its shiny. It has a very nice shiny. And I can PK Hex in a shiny one to my 7th gen game. It's pronounced Zeraora in the... Well, that's stupid. I don't know why I asked about what the dub thought. They pronounced Arceus wrong. I don't give a fuck about what Tom Whalen does to butcher the series today. Yeah, Zarude is... I don't fucking know about Zarude. Like, I don't hate Zarude's design. It's just not a mythical. Like, this feels like... I don't like to say stuff like, oh, this feels like... It definitely feels like a scrap design for Rillaboom. That they were like, well, it's still good. We can use it. And I don't just say that about, like, everything, but no, Zorora definitely feels like a scrapped Rillaboom design. Yeah, plus 2 grass monkeys in the same generation. When we already have quite a few grass monkeys. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that 8th gen has more interesting mythicals coming down the pipe. Ooh, that one's purple. That means he's stronger. Oh shit, those bombs explode pretty fast. Yeah, I think I am interested, Magic Pen. But Zorora's stats leaked, and they seem fun. Like, Zarude definitely feels like it was built for raids. Like, jungle healing and its bulky stats, they definitely feel like they're built for raids. Yeah, Rillaboom is definitely my favorite 8th gen starter. Yeah, I would be really surprised if Urshifu doesn't end up in Smash. Which is gonna be great, because I like Urshifu a lot. I kind of prefer single strikes like Pose, but Rapid Strike's attack is so cool. Though apparently the meta, like, immediately adjusted to, Rapid Strikes, and to a point where, like, you don't even use Rapid Strike. Or what is it, like, Surging Strikes? Rapid Strike is so, like, countered in the meta right now that, like, you're way better off using Single Strike. But then in the Natex format, Single Strike got banned. Today, I think. It was either today or yesterday. It's like, yeah, just imagine you use Surging Strikes and then a Ferrothorn with a Rocky helmet comes in and, well, there goes most of your HP. Gen 7 had great mythicals, which just had nothing to do with anything. But 6th Gen was kind of the same way. Oh no, the new shinies are horrible. But 8th Gen in general has some really bad shinies. The deer thing, Calyrex. Apparently the data mine showed that there's like 2 spots for like transformations for it, so... Do the G-Maxes count? Well, Calyrex, Cali is a root word meaning bud, and Rex means king. So it's like, it's just budding king. Which is easier to see in its Japanese name, Bud Rex. I already came down here. Two separate Pokemon. Okay, I thought it was forms. Forma de... Everything in 8th Gen is either Cyan or Magenta. Man, speaking of shinies that, like, were better than the original, shiny Zacian and Zamazenta look so good. That's it. I thought that might be a thing. Yeah, I like Calyrex's look a lot. I just hope it's good. Not sure why they keep putting shitty or grass types with shitty defensive typings in positions of legendary and mythical status in this gen, but, you know, more power. Whoa, a field. I've got a phone call. I think Mom said she was going to call about something. Well, she'll text me if it's really important. Gourgeist has a wonderful shiny. It's so good! Yeah, I like the designs of Regieleki and Regidraco, but I hate their names so much. And, like, I'm not even, like, saying it had to be Regielektric and Regidragon, but why not just Regieleki instead of Regieleki? Or Regielektric, or Regivolt. How about that? How about Regivolt? Yeah, I love Calyrex. It looks silly, but, like, that makes me wonder what it's doing in the Crown Tundra. Like, what could the lore behind this thing be? Yeah, Regivolt would have been great. And then if we kind of want to go for like the single like vowel syllable thing, Reggie Drake. Yeah, Reggie Rightnin. Reggie Righted. Regis and Kelly. Well, I think the goofiness is part of why I like Calyrex so much to begin with. That makes me feel like this thing might look dorky, but like it's got something to it, I know. Ow. I kind of hope he doesn't like Gigantamax, though. I don't like Gigantamax transformations in this game as, like, the new hotness. Megas and Primals I liked, but G-Maxes just hurt, because they particularly feel forgettable. Though, if it's the leader of Zacian and Zamazenta, I don't think it'll even be able to Dynamax. Well, if I imagine anything, Reggie Drake and Reggie, or Reggie Draco and Regivolt, or whatever the dumb fucking names are, will probably be like how the Reggie Ice and Reggie Rock are like really defensively focused. I think the two new Reggies are going to be offensively focused. Oh fuck, it's King Triceratops! Man, speaking of bad names, before we fight King Triceratops, why the fuck isn't Melmetal called Meltitan? Alright, that was my bit. Alright, jackass. Wait, I have to scan you. Oh, fuck. Well, how else would you pronounce Melmetal? Oh, died. Yeah, this is kind of the one issue with it. Like, the hitboxes might feel a little off, and you can get a little bit countered by that. So just, watch out. Wait, I have to scan him again, then. Alright, you're getting walked while I go to heal, buddy. Ha! You're dead. I'm a Triceratops of honor. Okay. Wait, what missing children? I say, what game are you playing? Look, the crops aren't growing. We were lied to. I'm playing the same game. Well, you found the missing children. You go back. Yay! Now we can leave this cringe place. Oh fuck, Cooler from Dragon Ball Z, the movie, Cooler. I am not Frieza, my head is much taller. Yeah, so that happens. Cooler is the ultimate super boss of this game. Yay! And he's cooler than you'd be led to believe. Fuck you, Mayor. How do I enter your house? This is cringe, Mayor. I want to go inside of your home. I just forget who gave me the key. Oh yeah, it's hot out, baby. And then we save. Why, I will enter the house. Shitty hall. Oh, damn. Well, now what are we gonna do? I wonder where that man could be. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. That was the little Dragon Ball Z jingle, as sung by the pterodactyls in the background. Peace out, doggo. What if it was the mayor to the Clitty? What's the worst term you've ever heard for, like, a sexual organ? Whenever I read erotica that refers to it as the clitty, I get upset. Like, don't call it that. Like, you're better than that. Haha! Taint. Does anyone use taint sexily? It's not a very attractive part of the body. It's not like, ah, yeah, getting my taint. I refuse to believe any, like, actual piece of erotica has ever referred to it as the yogurt tube. Wow, I'm almost dead. Scary events is taint tinglers? Oh, that's a good one. I might take that one. Hey, a golden capsule. Yeah, I'm just hoping that my prediction with the game releases is gonna come true, and that Let's Go Johto and Sinnoh remakes are happening, and the decks will be finished once all of them drop. And that after they finally have all the models going for 9th gen, they'll be like, oh yeah, we'd listened to people, and why, the backlash was just a little much. Like, we've learned that all Pokemon matter, and that we're going to include them all in 9th gen. Which I can easily predict happening, and whatever. If that happens, I guess I'll buy Sword. I don't like the term member. That one's very silly to me. If anyone ever was fiending for a penin and they're like, ah, give me your member, I'd be like, Oh, that happens. You know, the DLC is just kind of its own experience. God, I really want to sub to, like, get a BJ sub, but now it's like... Now I would never go because of coronavirus. Well, I lost my monetization. I meant to call it the funny monetization disease. But I really like those, like, subscription-only stores, but I never get to go to them anymore. Neat! We're actually getting a lot more of the golden capsules than I thought we would. Well, I keep in touch with what's going on with, Pokemon. I just don't, play it. Which I can't even really say that, because I ended up buying Let's Go Eevee used, and I'm about to start up Ultra Moon now, and those were the last 2 games I hadn't bought before Sword and Shield. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten all my heat on Pokemon out. Like, last year, it was all negative about that. I actually think you can say stuff about the funny demonetization virus without losing your ads anymore, but it's a fun running gag. Plus, it was really fun to cut it out of the Path of Radiance finale. You know, I'm just done being heated about it. Because clearly being heated didn't work. It's like one of the best-selling games in the series now, so... If whatever happens, happens, so I'd rather just focus on games I actually like. The crab dance was really funny that I immediately got copyright hit for it. Yeah, you get a bunch of those guys all in a row, and you just get to sit there all day. Oh, he was just standing there. I thought that might have been an NPC we got to talk to. The only game I regret buying for my Switch was Xenoblade 2. Holy shit, I hate Xenoblade 2. It's so bad. Like, I can talk about, like, how... From a consumer standpoint, like, I just don't want to support Pokemon anymore because I don't agree with its practices. It's still a game that I could feasibly see myself, like, I could sit down and beat it if I had it. Xenoblade 2 is just so fucking bad. Like, I wouldn't sit through it again unless I lost a bet. Well, my big thing with Pokemon Unite is, I don't care that it's a MOBA, I care that it's from Tencent. Like, after that whole, like, Blizzard debacle last year... I don't know. None of it really seems okay with me. Whoa, a wolf. Like, I'm not opposed to the concept of a Pokemon MOBA. I just didn't want it from Tencent. You know, a magic charm. Yeah, let's talk about fun video games. Masturbation Fantasy 8 is something. This is the point where I always go back to Gohan so I can start leveling him up again. Because now he's really far behind. What have I been playing? I just finished Fire Emblem Revelations. Like, Fire Emblem Fates Revelations. If you, hit this, you get, a single experience point per punch. That's actually even slower than I thought it would be. And I remember one time I had this game in the mall, like, because... Yeah, remember when you actually used to go to malls? When I had this game as a little 9-year-old and Mom wanted to do one of those, like, 8-hour shopping trips at the mall to get everything with her and her pal, and I came along because I had to. I had this game, and I was at this point of the game, and my Gohan was at this level, and I started fresh, and during... I spent a good amount of time during that shopping trip just punching this punching bag until I leveled up just to say I can. But I'm not going to do that. Not this time. Oh god, Rame. Is it Rame or Ramey? I just want to be sure. I feel like I've also asked you that before, but I need to be sure. I heard Disco Elysium is fantastic. It didn't really seem like my dig, so I didn't buy it, but... I actually bought quite a lot from the Steam sale this time. I probably bought more from this Steam sale than I have in the last, like, couple years of Steam sales combined. Rame. Gotcha. What did I buy? I bought, actually had to look it up earlier because I forgot what one of the games I bought was. I got Morrowind because I wanted to experience how jank it was, and then I ended up finding a bunch of really cool mods that I'm just going to install right away, like combat accuracy fixer. I got Lost Dimension because I really wanted that on the Vita when it first came out, and I wanted to wait for it to get cheaper, and then it never did. So it was $6 now. I'm like, okay, cool. Lost Dimension it is. I bought Casey Hive Swap. What else did I get? I bought 5 games. I know Doom 64 was one, because I needed it just something really cheap to push myself over the $30 limit so I could get a coupon. Did I get Metal Wolf? No, I didn't get Metal Wolf Chaos. James, where's my Syconia? Steins Gate is mostly good, but... You know me. I stan Steins Gate. Everyone who knows me knows I stan Steins Gate. I didn't really think of one of the perspectives in it. Because I have a friend, she's trans. This is important to the story. Because there's, the best way I can describe it is... How do I describe it? It's a transphobic joke. Let's just come out right there. It's, haha, look, this character looks like a girl, but is a guy, and that's the entire joke of their character for a lot of it. And they immediately were like, or rather she, was like, whoa, I don't like this, and they ended up dropping it. So there's a lot of interesting stuff, but like, I think it should come with a trigger warning up front with that, because the way they handle Luca is not good. So if you are trans or very upset by transphobia, maybe just skip through the Luca parts. No, Catherine was way worse about it than Steins Gate was. What game? Steins Gate. Look at all this shit we're doing that isn't anything to do with Dragon Ball Z. Well, yeah, it's almost like anime sucks. And I remember when Catherine first came out that people were like, this is, like, the first time, like, we've really had a trans character in a game like this. And it was like, alright, well, this was handled kinda well until you get the marriage ending, and it's like, oh, well, that's a really fucked up transphobic joke. And then Full Body just goes, like, even, like, worse in on it. And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be, like, it's gonna be Persona 6, it's gonna be SMT 5, it's gonna be Catherine 2, that straight up one of the characters is outright going to be a, outright going to drop an F-slur. I don't know, I kind of rather just SMT. Damn it, we're falling back into the negative again. We're trying to talk about games that were positive. How did that happen? Is it that easy to just slip into the negative? We were doing so good. Let's talk about cool things. Fire Emblem Fates, Revelations. It was fine, and then it sucked. Oh, no! Yeah, let's talk about Angelamon. Fuck yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, everyone, just read Umineko. That's the takeaway from this stream. Fuck Dragon Ball, fuck everything, just go read Umineko. It's the Final Fantasy VII death noise. Cool, so now we're done with West City. We can advance with the actual plot. Yeah, I looked it up earlier to see if, like, I wanted to get, like, a name, like, something for the title. I wanted to see if I mentioned the poster. But I was like, yeah, wow, that was almost a year ago. Yeah, no, Legacy of Goku 2 and Boo's Fury, which is basically just Legacy of Goku 3. I love them so much, because they're action RPGs before their Dragon Ball games. I think that's really fun. Especially Boo's Fury, oh my god, I love Boo's Fury. Like, straight up, man, it's like, why does this Dragon Ball game have an equipment system, and a food system, and a drink system, and all of this? It's so much fun. Oh, I didn't even need to grind, huh? Alright, the main takeaway from Dragon Ball, James, is that this is Goku. He's the main character. In his youth, he did cool stuff. He finds out that he's a space alien early on. Oh, they only level up once, okay. He finds out he's a space alien, and then shit goes down, and it is a bunch of space or Punch Man shit. It's, You see, the thing is, like, now, like, if I recommended it to someone who'd never experienced it before, I don't even know if I would necessarily say it's, like, super, like, gripping. It's kind of like the, Dragon Quest approach. Like, it's the progenitor for a lot of cool things, but it's kind of basic experience in it now, like, as a full-grown adult. They really did look like bloody trees. I had to, like, take a look at them. You see, any character you can play as have questions for their stats. Oh. Yamcha. Broomer. Well, yeah, it's like, but like when you like recommend Dragon Quest now, it's like, oh, it's good because it's fun. But then it's like, I don't know, it's gonna be like, yeah, I kind of played this all before. I'm like, yeah, you have played this all before because this was the progenitor of it. That was such a good episode. Whoa, it's TN. Yeah, I remember this game being way longer than the other two. Maybe even combined. No, the tax evasion memes were, Yoshi. You know, Dragon Quest XI is just straight up good, a nice solid hunk of steak. Like, if an RPG is a steak, that is just a fine cut. Peace out, Tayo. Glad you could make it. Whoa, could that be the androids? Aw, man. I really like the scan line Z as a background for the text. Well, plus I like recommending the, like, the NES versions of the early games just because the Shakespearean dialect is really funny. Holy shit, the build... Well, I didn't play Builders 1, but I heard it was just kind of alright. But Builders 2 goes in so goddamn hard. If I want to zoom in very slowly on this, but I'm just going to ask someone to screen cap it. Because I'd have to fix here. Yeah, why did she bring Trunks? I remember you from 3 years ago out in the woods. Builders 2 might just straight up be one of my favorite Dragon Quest games. Especially as a guy who really loved Dragon Quest 2 and kind of felt alone in that. Builders 2 felt like the directors came into my house to ask me for input on a game. I've never had a game so very specifically feel like it was geared towards me. God, I love Builder. You know what? We were talking about this the other day. Games we wish we could experience for the first time again. I wish I could experience Builders 2 for the first time again. Yeah, what if this fucking slapped? And they're like, yeah, what if? Oh no. Hit one gas station and that's it. The island is ruined. I would highly recommend Builders 2. I absolutely recommend it. Jeez. Builders 1, I heard, was a little, like, meh. Like, there were a lot of, like, anti-QOL things. But it was so, like, charming as well. But then, like, 2 just comes in and, like, feels so much better to play. From what I've heard. I never played 1. By the time I was going to, like, buy it, it was, 2 was ready to come out. What console is it for? PS4 and Switch. If you want the better experience, go for PS4. If you have friends you want to play with, go with Switch. Oh yeah, it's on the PC as well. I forgot about that. Oh, the PC version has a demo too. Like if you have a good PC and you want to give it a shot, download the demo. I don't care about anything, now I'm a Super Saiyan. Does anyone remember how far the demo goes? Does it go all the way through the first island? Yeah, plus there's a lot to Builders 2. I think my first run of Builders 2 took me 70 hours to get through. Though, I know at least, like, 15 of those hours were just from the streams. You know, I postponed the first stream because, like, right before I went to the, right before I was going to start it, I went to the local gas station to get some food, and I dropped my wallet, and someone stole it before I realized it, and I had $180 in there and, like, all my IDs, and I was so, like, ass-blasted and, like, upset that I just canceled the stream. And then I ended up playing online with Kish and Sages later to help feel better. But that's why I don't carry cash with me anymore. Because you make that mistake once. I made it twice, so... Plus, I immediately threw the pair of shorts away that I was wearing, because whenever something really bad happens to me when I'm wearing certain pairs of clothes, I immediately get rid of those clothes. I used to have a brown shirt that I would wear. And this is how it started. I used to have a brown shirt I would wear in high school. And every single time I wore it, something awful would happen to me that day. So I ended up burning it. Like, that shirt was actually unlucky. Super what? Well, I used to use cash a lot more, but now it's like, I have a credit card and I'm trying to build my credit up, so now I just use my credit card if I ever want to spend something so I can build credit and maybe get a house loan at some point in life. Yeah, but you don't get to play that because you're Vegeta! That's a nice little tune. Big bang attack. Oh, fuck. Big fuck. Big fuck attack. I'm a Super Saiyan, but these tigers are gonna fucking kill me! I don't know what that impression was supposed to be. Oh yeah, eat your key. That was it. This is a jaunty little tune. I really like it. A nice downbeat version of the I need to go finish Yakuza 0. I set it down once I got to chapter 5, I think. Well, because it was like every time any plot beat happened, I would want to walk all around Kamurocho just so like I could see if I would be missing one of those like little like slice of life events. And then that kind of stressed me out because I was just like, well, now every time I talk to anyone, I have to walk around this whole city, so then I dropped it. Having a 100%ist mentality is not good. Don't do it. Learn to recognize that you don't need to experience all the content in a game the first go around. You can always come back later. Like with Xenoblade, like, I would never bother with all those side quests. Fuck that, that sounds so boring. Everyone should play The World Ends With You, but on, like, the DS, not the Switch. A golden capsule. A silver sickle. You know what's the biggest fucking shame? Alright, that was about to sound really fucking first world problem-y. I wanted to do, a stream of a couple Harry Potter games, because... Relevant to a conversation we had earlier, James, the PS2 and Game Boy Advance versions of the Chamber of Secrets game were two very different games, and I had them both, and I loved them both in different ways. And I wanted to do a stream on that series, but now with, like... I knew J.K. Rowling was a piece of shit from the get-go. But with all the stuff recently, it's like, oh, I can't even begin to think it's okay to stream this. Man, Goku's dominating. Hehehehe. I used to be really into the Harry Potter books when I was a kid, and now it's like, well, fuck. These really are just cop propaganda that's all racist. Well, yeah, there's no reason to go to it now. Oh no, the heart attack. Goku got yeah, Goku got the macarona and cheese. Yeah, that's an actual plot point, that going Super Saiyan stresses your body out quite a bit, and it makes the heart attack worse.
Yes, master.
Yeah, there's no reason to start Harry Potter now. Except that the tie-in games were fun, and now it's like, well, fuck. I'm really glad I didn't buy the Harry Potter Lego collection like I was about to. Because that's money I wouldn't be getting back. Haha, you can't eat chicken, you fucking robot. I remember having a problem with this guy the first time I fought him. But maybe kids are just stupid. Oh, by the way, you can't use energy attacks on this guy because he absorbs them. Oh, fuck, I died. When was the last time I saved? Oh, that was a while ago. Now, when's the last time I saved, like, for real? Oh, that's upsetting. Fuck. I got cocky. Well, there's really no point in watching all that again, so, can I skip through this? Wow, you sure can, huh? I'm gonna save now. I was gonna end the stream after I beat Android 19 anyway, so what say you I get everything set up off-screen so we can just start the stream out next time with Android 19 being beaten into the ground. This isn't a rage quit, I swear. I was gonna stop after this because my throat is not used to talking as much as I am, and it's very sore and needs some tea. So, I'm gonna call it a stream for now. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll get around to streaming tomorrow. Probably more Legacy of Goku too, actually. Well, we'll see. It might be Pokemon White. Because I thought I was going to have to go out of town this weekend, but I'm not. It's next weekend, so I can do a lot of streaming this week. Oh, sorry, Dr. Bones. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day, having a good week. Remember, if you're depressed, so am I. We'll get through this together. And I'll catch you guys either tomorrow or Thursday with whatever we do then. Remember, if your Taily is dragging on the ground, be sure to pick it up, because you're going to accumulate gravel and dirt. Peace! I just dropped my controller. That would have sucked. Look at Dr. Giro. Look at that old man and his fucking wrinkly-ass forehead. You could probably stick your whole finger in there and lose it. Get it all lubed up with the forehead sweat of this. Oh, I'm still streaming.